Baby Slippers Doggie Part 2. So we have worked the 5th and the 6th rows in pattern. Then we are going to work the 7th row. Here we are going to work the cabling. So let's work the 7th row. Slip the edge stitch, then purl 2, knit 2, purl 2. Now we need the additional knitting needle. Slip onto the additional knitting needle 3 stitches. Simply slip 3 stitches onto additional knitting needle and place them in front of our work. Then knit 3, 2, 3, then knit 3 stitches from the additional knitting needle. 1, 2, 3. Then continue knitting pattern. Purl 2, knit 2, purl 2. Then cross the threads and use the white thread. Knit 18 stitches. Simply knit 18 stitches of the middle using the white thread. We knit 18 stitches of the middle using the white thread of yarn. This is the 18th stitch. We have just worked it. Then again cross the threads. Take the green color of thread, purl 2, knit 2, purl 2, then take the additional knitting needle again, slip 3 stitches onto the additional knitting needle and place them in front of our work. Then knit 3, then knit 3 stitches from the additional knitting needle. 1, 2, 3, and then continue knitting in pattern. Purl 2, knit 2, purl 2, and purl the last edged stitch. Turn the work and let's do the 8th row. We work in pattern as the stitches look at us. Knit into the knits and purl into the purls using the green thread, then in the middle white thread, and again green thread. Now the 9th row. Here we are going to decrease the number of stitches in order to round off the snout the following way. Slip the edge stitch, then purl 2, knit 2, purl 2, knit 6, then purl 2, knit 2, purl 2, further cross the threads of yarn, cross the threads, take the white thread and knit 2 stitches together. 1, knit 2 stitches together. 2, knit 2 stitches together. 3, knit 2 stitches together. 4, knit 2 stitches together. 5, knit 2 stitches together. 6, knit 2 stitches together. 7, knit 2 stitches together. 8, and knit 2 stitches together. 9th then cross the threads again, take the green thread of yarn and purl 2, knit 2, purl 2, knit 6, 3, 4, 5, 6, purl 2, knit 2, purl 2, and purl the last edge stitch. We have just worked the 9th row. Turn the work and let's do the 10th row. We work in pattern as the stitches look at us. Knit into the knits and purl into the purls. And we also purl the middle. Now the 11th row, slip the edge stitch, purl 2, knit 2, purl 2, knit 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, purl 2, knit 2, purl 2, then cross the threads, take the white thread of yarn and work the middle part. We decrease the number of stitches again by knitting 2 stitches together, knit 2 stitches together, knit 2 stitches together, 2, knit 2 stitches together, 3, knit 2 stitches together, 4, and here we have 1 stitch remaining, white thread, and the next is green. We knit them 2 together, the white stitch and the green stitch, we knit them 2 together. Further, cross the threads, take the green thread of yarn, then from the horizontal bar, we make 1 purl stitch, make 1 purl, then purl 1, then knit 2, then purl 2, knit 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, purl 2, knit 2, purl 2, and purl the last edge stitch. We have just worked the 11th row. Now turn the work and let's do the 12th row. We work in pattern as the stitches look at us. Knit into the knits and purl into the purls. Now the 13th row. Slip the edge stitch, purl 2, knit 2, purl 2, then take the additional knitting needle, slip 3 stitches onto additional knitting needle and place them in front of our work, then knit 3, then knit 3 stitches from the additional knitting needle, then purl 2, knit 2, purl 2, then cross the threads, take the white thread of yarn and knit 2 stitches together, knit 1, and knit 2 stitches together again. We have 3 stitches, 3 white stitches remaining in the middle. Then cross the threads again, take the green thread of yarn and work in pattern again. Purl 2, knit 2, purl 2, then take the additional knitted needle and slip 3 stitches onto the additional knitted needle and place them in front of the work. Then knit 3, then knit 3 stitches from the additional knitted needle, knit 3, then purl 2, knit 2, purl 2, and purl the last edge stitch. Then turn the work and do the 14th row, work in pattern as the stitches look at us, purl into the purls and knit into the knits. Now the 15th row. Now we are going to cut off the unnecessary threads. These threads in the middle, green and white, we cut them off and we leave only one green thread. Let's tighten them in between, tighten them together, and cut off again. Now we are going to work the 15th row using the green thread. We have only one green thread remaining, and let's work the following way. Slip the edge stitch, purl 2, knit 2, purl 2, knit 6, then purl 2, knit 2, purl 2, and these 3 stitches we knit 3, then purl 2, knit 2, purl 2, knit 6, 3, 4, 5, 6, purl 2, knit 2, purl 2, and purl the last edge stitch. We have just worked the 15th row. Then turn the work and work the 16th row in pattern as the stitches look at us. Knit into the knits and purl into the purls. We have worked the 16th row. Further,